Hey Ophiuchus, welcome back to the channel. Hope you guys are all good. I'm going to see what wants to come out. If this does resonate, like, share and subscribe. It's always greatly appreciated. First card out, 8 of Cups. Followed by the 10 of Cups, 2 of Cups, recent past, Ace of Pentacles, near future, Knight of Cups, foundational strength, Hermit. Coming out of Hermit mode. Temperance, you're being slowed down right now. 6 of Swords, outcome, death. I'm hearing easy, like someone trying to calm down a horse. You could feel like you want to run, that wild horse kind of energy, run free. The energy's here. Liberate yourself, do what you feel like you want to do. Just be sure you're being true to yourself. It's like your intentions, you can trust your own intentions now. The Tower, yeah. The Lovers. The Hermit, the Tower, the Lovers. The Hermit in reverse, the Tower, the Lovers. The Chariot. Okay. It feels like that unleashed kind of energy. You could have been pulled back, held back, some kind of obstacle, some kind of isolation. These are huge blessings coming in. There's a shift in energy. You could be feeling very fired up. It feels like you're very attractive at this time. You have a lot of eyes on you. You could be receiving a lot of attention. The Fool. Be mindful of that kind of thing of leaking sexual energy. Follow your first instincts when it comes to who to entertain and who to set boundaries with. Not everything that calls your name is for you. It feels like you could be receiving a lot of compliments, a lot of like flattery. Yeah. You know your worth. There's been a lesson of this. It feels like you can't be talked into anything. You can't be blindsided. Yeah, King of Cups. It's like you know yourself, mastered your emotions. It's safe to have fun. It's safe to explore different things. If you're like putting yourself back out there dating again, or let's just see, because it feels like there's a strong energy coming through, like there's someone in particular. Ace of Swords, the Devil. The Moon. My left leg's starting to hurt and it's starting to itch. Now I hear a ice cream van. Something's different. The High Priestess. It's like something shifted from being I don't know what the right word is. I want to say lustful to playful, but it's not lustful, because lust can be playful. It's like taking your power back in terms of your sexuality, your sensuality, your self-worth, your body, your physical experience, owning what you do. You're being guided to have fun. You're being guided to do things that make you feel alive. Explore different things. Yeah, protect your energy. Yeah, set boundaries. It's like, don't do things at the expense of yourself. But it feels like there's been a lesson here that you've got everything you need to fill your own cup. Emperor. Wheel of Fortune. The Star. I was like, oh, I should have showed the Emperor. Let me see if he comes back. But no, the Star. the High Priestess. Some of you is like fighting to be unconscious, wanting just to put a hold on it. It's like, give me a minute. You could be telling your guys, like, give me a minute, just wanting to hide under the covers. Drop back into old habits just for some kind of familiarity. Drop back into some kind of something that is like an adrenaline rush. Maybe this is in the form of an ex. Don't go back to what already burnt you. You're better than that. You've come further than that. Don't let impatience cause you to self-sabotage to the point that you've got to redo the work that you've already done. There's been too much invested. There's new opportunities here. Protect your energy. Yeah, head over heart, head over gut. It feels like you could be battling right now mentally. It's like you want to just do, like, let me off the leash. Maybe in terms of, it's like wanting an answer. Yeah, Ace of Wands. Wanting an answer, wanting a conclusion, wanting to know now what the outcome is. Maybe of an investment, maybe of a relationship, maybe of who it is you're going to be with, maybe of where you're going to live, maybe whatever it is. It feels like something to do with romantic issues. It feels like some issues. It feels like something to do with romance. It's like impatience, wanting to control something. It's like let go, the sun. Let go of what's gone, it's gone. There's new here. Be mindful of not getting stuck in that narrative that to be spiritual is to be serious. It's quite the opposite. It feels like you're being asked to be playful, to do things that light you up, to express yourself, to reclaim yourself, to empower yourself, and do things for you, to serve you. There's been a healing of the heart, a healing of the inner child. Some of you, it's like you think you haven't healed something that's been dealt with. You think something hasn't been done, it's been done. You think you're not ready, yeah, you're ready. You are ready. Eight of Swords on the Ace of Cups, the Sun on the Tower, the Hermit in reverse, Temperance. You're ready. You're ready for, it's like stop trying to survive. It's time to thrive. It's time to just go after it. It's time to let yourself off the leash. Give yourself permission to soar, to explore, to Wheel of Fortune. Some parts of this beat actually reminds me of like the Sims music. Ten of Pentacles. Even that, now I'm seeing that when they're building the home. It's like there's something here, there's a new opportunity. You're going to be building something new, something for the long term. There's an opportunity to start again. It does mean letting go of what's gone, but it's like, hello, this is a new beginning. Don't go back to what once haunted you, what once hunted you, what once took you away from yourself. It feels like you could be feeling like you want to go back to old situations in terms of letting off steam. And maybe this isn't in terms of an ex, in terms of like one night stand kind of energy. Maybe this is in terms of a business or going back to a job because something's not working, just wanting to run back to the known. Don't give up now. You've come too far, you've worked too hard. You're doubting yourself. Don't doubt yourself. See the bigger picture, higher perspective. Empress. Some of you, there's some acceptance that needs to happen here in terms of who the family are, what it is. It is what it is. They are who they are. Things can't be changed. Even some of the things maybe you wish you could change in certain people in your family are the very things that are pushing you to make certain decisions, to come out of your comfort zone. Sometimes it's like our family members are our greatest triggers. They're our greatest teachers. It's like a little push along down the path, whether it's comfortable or not. It feels like it's time to accept something and move on. A lesson's been learned. There's something else that needs your attention right now. Star. You could be traveling away from like your people, away from family, maybe having to change location. This could be to do something to do with your purpose. It could be something worldwide. It could be something in terms of like online worldwide. The Star, King of Cups, the Lovers. My leg's actually driving me mad. I don't know what this is. And now I'm thinking about feeding the cat. I need to feed the cat. Take a break, relax, let go, let it go. Let the changes flow through you. Take your hand off the wheel for a minute. It's time to come out, go and have fun, go and do something. Take your eye off the ball. Just do what you need to do what you feel to do. Go somewhere you don't usually go. Go and do something you like to do for no reason other than you just like to do it. Fill your cup first. My leg's really irritating me and I genuinely feel called to pause this. Go, feed the cat, make a hot chocolate, come back, continue. But my mind's saying no, push through, keep going. Is this reading going to be as good as it would be if I was not distracted? It's like having a buzzing fly because it's irritation of my leg right now. No, it's like the quality of the reading is going to be better if I take a minute, take a breath, bring awareness to the fact that, you know what, I don't feel as good as I could right now, and that's okay. Take a minute, let it go. Maybe there's a reason for that. Maybe something needs to come through that I need for the reading. You've done enough. Give yourself some credit. Appreciate how much you've done, how much you've achieved, how hard you've worked, what you've created. There's always something more to do. There's always going to be further to push. But right now you're being asked to surrender to these changes. It's not about doing more, it's about doing the right things in the right places. Take it steady, take it slow. Yeah. Ground yourself. You could be feeling a lot of anxiety, sleepless nights, wondering what's coming next, just for the thing of it, the unknown. There's nothing to fear here. But do what feels right to you. Right, hot chocolate. In a bit. Ophiuchus, cat fed, hot chocolate, splendid. Let's see what's going to come out for the medicine cards. Had a few downloads while I was away. The owl, number 21. Clairvoyance, seeing through illusion, deception. Feels like many internal transformations. This could have been unseen, like how the owl flies so silently, taking flight silently, elevating, evolving silently. It feels like there's been many transformations that haven't been seen physically, but suddenly everything's going to be seen physically in terms of your physical being and your reality. You've seen the truth of something when it comes to your immediate family, when it comes to, it's like just accepting people are who they are and realizing that it's out of your control. It's not your place to change that. This is going to be very free, and it's going to create a lot of space, free up a lot of space for you to feel other things, focus on other things, receive other things. Feels like something you could have been holding on to, wanting someone to change their ways or finding it hard to accept the truth of a situation. Okay, I'm being stopped on prayer and abundance, number 19, the buffalo, page 113. In the Lakota tradition, it was the white buffalo calf woman who brought the sacred pipe to the people and taught them to pray. The bowl of the pipe was the receptacle that held tobacco and herb, with male and female medicine. The stem of the pipe represented the male entering the female and seeding life. In the coming together of male and female, the connection to the divine energy of the Great Spirit was made. As the pipe was loaded with tobacco, every family in nature was asked to enter into the pipe and share its medicine as prayer and praise to the heavens. The smoke was considered to be visual prayer and was very sacred and cleansing. All animals are sacred, but in many traditions, white buffalo is the most sacred. The appearance of white buffalo is a sign that prayers are being heard, that the sacred pipe is being honoured, and that the promises of prophecy are being fulfilled. White buffalo signals a time of abundance and plenty. Buffalo was the major source of sustenance for the Plains Indians. It gave meat for food, hides for clothing, warm and soft buffalo robes for long winters, and hooves for glue. The medicine of buffalo is prayer, gratitude, and praise for that which has been received. Buffalo medicine is also knowing that abundance is present when all relations are honoured as sacred, and when gratitude is expressed to every living part of creation, because of its desire to give the gifts that its body provided, and because of its willingness to be used on earth for the highest good before entering the hunting grounds of spirit. Buffalo did not readily stampede and run from hunters. To use buffalo medicine is to smoke the pipe in a sacred manner, and to give praise for the richness of life to be shared with all races, all creatures, all nations, and all life. It means smoking for others so that their needs are met, praying for the good of all things in harmony, and accepting the great mystery as part of that harmony. You may be asked to use your energy in prayer. You may also be called upon to be an instrument of someone else's answer to prayer. This could portend a time of recognizing the sacredness of every walk of life, albeit different from your own. To honor another's pathway, even if it brings you sadness, is a part of the message that Buffalo brings. This may be a time of reconnection to the meaning of life and the value of peace. Most assuredly, this time will bring serenity amidst chaos if you pray in earnest for enlightenment and the power of calmness, and give praise for the gifts you already have. Buffalo medicine is a sign that you achieve nothing without the aid of the Great Spirit, and you must be humble enough to ask for that assistance and then be grateful for what you receive. Little detour there, that wasn't the card, but I was guided to read that, so there we have it. Number 21, the owl. Owl magic omens time and space, does the truth emerge, casting out deception, silent flight, sacred medicine bird. Deception, page 121 and 122. Owl medicine is symbolically associated with clairvoyance, astral projection, and magic, both black and white. Owl is called night eagle on several medicine wheels used by Amerindian teachers. Traditionally, owl sits in the east, the place of illumination. Conversely, night is owl's friend. Owl hunts its prey at night. Not only can owl see in the dark, it can also accurately pinpoint and identify any sound. You cannot hear an owl when it flies, but its prey definitely knows when it strikes, for its beak and talons are razor sharp. Owl is oftentimes the medicine of sorcerers and witches. If owl is your medicine, you will be drawn to magical practices and perhaps explore the dark arts. You should resist any temptation to practice black magic or any art that takes energy away from another person or being. If you have owl medicine, these night birds will have a tendency to collect around you, even in the daytime, because they recognize a kinship with you. Is it any wonder that in many cultures owl is a symbol for wisdom? This is because owl can see that which others cannot, which is the essence of true wisdom. Where others are deceived, owl sees and knows what is there. Athena, the Greek goddess of wisdom, had a companion owl on her shoulder which revealed unseen truths to her. Owl had the ability to light up Athena's blind side, enabling her to speak the whole truth, as opposed to only half a truth. You could be seeing 2121 a lot. If owl is your personal medicine, no one can deceive you about what they are doing, no matter how they try to disguise or hide it from you. You may be a little frightening to be around, since so many people have ulterior motives, which you see right through. If you are unaware of your medicine power, you may take your keen insights and abilities for granted. Others never do. You may frighten them and reflect their blindness, for you cannot be fooled. Owl medicine people know more about an individual's inner life than that person knows about herself or himself. If you have pulled the owl card, you're being asked to use your powers of keen, silent observation to intuit some life situation. Owl is befriending you and aiding you in seeing the total truth. Owl can bring you messages in the night through dreams or meditation. Pay attention to the signals and omens. The truth always brings further enlightenment. Have patience and don't worry. Take time to rest and plan your next steps, a prudent investment of time or money. You could be seeing a lot of ants. You could be seeing ants at a time when you're about to blow your gasket. A little reminder to inhale, exhale into the heart. Trust all is well. Positive changes are on their way, a welcome relief from troubled times, traveling or relocating. No more procrastinating. Your power comes from making a decision, confusion that arises from over-analysing the options. We've got the King of Wands from the Crystal Tarot. Crown chakra, crystal, indicolite. Indicolite or indicolite? Indicolite or indicolite? Someone let me know. Looking toward your next step, planning. The king represents the creative power that inspires the kingdom. Your mind is calculating your next project. And this is a time and space to work everything out. Don't act too soon, but don't delay action once you have chosen your path. If you haven't started thinking about your next step, then now is a good time to do so. The king may also represent a man or your own masculine side. Keep positive and stay true to yourself, as others may try to persuade you to change your thoughts on a matter. Indicolite gives you faith in yourself, enhancing your creativity. And this is the crystal that I'm not pronouncing very well. Oh, this colour changing light. I'm not having it today. Stunning. Pull me it and then I'll check it after. Alright. Getting a message to check the chakra deck. Or the death card, about the outcome, about something that needs to be focused on. The throat chakra, connect with spirit. What needs to be done in order to really help this transformation to progress, to move along, for you to find ease in this journey, is to quiet the mind, self-expression, being open about your own truth, your story, maybe in terms of helping others, facing any blocks that come up from facing your truth, speaking your truth. I'm open to the truth and I welcome spiritual inspiration from others. I will benefit greatly by practicing meditation and stillness. I ask for inner guidance to assist me in getting more in touch with my spirit. I know that if I ask for guidance, it will be given. So tune in right now. Is that all the answers you need are within to navigate through this, whatever this is. Dark night of the soul. I don't know why they say dark night of the soul. Dark life of the soul. Sacral chakra, abundance. I am worthy and I deserve an abundance of everything that I require. I watch my thoughts to ensure that I am honouring and respecting myself. I honour myself by knowing that I am worthy to receive. I am open to receive now. I remind myself that it is a sign of strength to ask for help. Number 54, the Thale. Maybe it's time to take a break. Something just come through about maybe needing to take a break. My girl's just messaged me. She's trying to get me to go away somewhere, and I'm not gonna go because I just can't take a break. It's coming through. To be open to invitation. Yeah, another message. Be open to invitation. I don't want to say any more on it because I don't take my own advice, but that's what's coming through. Be open to invitation. Be open to cancel your own plans of what you think you need to do to create space for the real plan of what really needs to happen. The divine plan, the plan that maybe you don't know how it's going to work or what steps need to be taken, but there's things bigger than you. Keep a positive mindset. That two people can go to the same place and they can have a completely different experience. It depends on what your inner state is saying, what your inner world is saying. You can do anything and go anywhere and explore anything and be okay. You can take a break from what you're doing and be okay if you trust in that. He has a great reputation for his writings and his eloquence. Due to his merits and virtues, wide vision and foresight, he is confident in holding important positions in government or business. The personification of good order, justice and correctness. He possesses a strong personality. He knows much about spiritual and metaphysical fields. Attribute, God of the heavens, planet Mercury, reasons for invoking to help us live a long life, to protect against danger and accidents, to achieve stability at work and maintain the necessary means for survival. Page number 39. I just got an image of this card, give yourself a break, 2332 on the clock. And it was actually under the moon deck that I've just picked up. So I had an image of it, like a vision of it before I picked up the deck. And then as I picked up the deck, it's just this card from the other deck underneath. Yeah, you may need to take a break. Sometimes it's harder work to stop working than it is to keep going. But that's the real work that you need to do. Rewriting that narrative, resting without guilt, knowing your worth, confirming your worth energetically, filling your cup back up, trusting in the almighty in the bigger picture. The Frog. The path has been cleared for you to make a change that previously seemed unachievable. 2442. The Waning Moon. Let go of that which is causing you inner turmoil. Now is the time for casting away emotions that are no longer serving you. And we've got the Wolf. Beware of letting your wilder instincts spin out of control. Don't let anyone pull the wool over your eyes. Something coming through about don't be quick to forget what someone put you through. As time goes on, sometimes we remember the things through rose-tinted glasses, through rose-tinted brain cells, memory cells. Like, we don't really remember the worst. We kind of miss the good often, like a lot of the time. Take time to relax, recharge and replenish your inner strength. The Alice card, I forgot about you. We've got the Smoking Caterpillar. Whee. Got the Hierophant. A commitment of self to whatever it is you're creating, the self you're creating, the life you're creating. And then we've got the Smoking Caterpillar, number 11. Same thing, can't really see these cards without lighting, so. Number 11. It's not always easy to know in advance who will give you the best advice or when you will come to find it worthwhile. For this reason, stay open and welcome graciously any recommendation you should receive, whoever and wherever they might come from. Maybe they will prove to be useful sooner than you think. Key question: which or whose advice do you need right now to help you reach your goal? Page number 25. In the story, when she finally got out the White Rabbit's house and shrank to 3 inches size, Alice met a blue caterpillar who was smoking a hookah on top of a mushroom. Their conversation got off to a bad start, as the insect turned out to be judgmental and lecturing. However, Alice received 2 interesting pieces of advice during this meeting. The first was she should not get angry. The second was eating bites of the mushroom would make her grow or shrink again. Which or whose advice do you need right now to help you reach your goal? And then beware of letting your wilder instincts. It's like, don't dismiss anything. Don't be quick to judge. A lot of the time we're repelled by the parts of people or the ideas that people have that maybe trigger parts of ourselves. It's not about the other person. Don't cut off your nose to spite your face. Don't dismiss anything that could be useful, that could be helpful. Be open-hearted, open-minded to all situations, all communication right now. That doesn't mean saying yes to everything. It just means being open to it. Don't be quick to shut anything down before you've taken a minute to see how you feel. How you truly feel under whatever surface emotions or triggers are there. Take steps to ensure the financial security of your children or other loved ones, making wise investments or planning for retirement, honouring family traditions. There's some noises going on around me, so turn the music up a bit, so I'm going to have to talk a bit louder maybe, but hopefully you guys can still hear me. Get your priorities straight. What really counts in your life right now. Take time to consider how you can use your intuition to guide you to what is really important. Seeing the Emperor with that card. When feeling lost, stop, find comfort in your intuition, let it guide you. Always remember to discern between intuition and wishful thinking though. It's like, instead of getting mad about what's not there, invest that energy in creating what you want to see there. Instead of waiting for something to happen or getting frustrated about what's happening, create something different. Create what you want to see. Choose a new path. Tired of a well-worn walk around your neighbourhood? Move 2 streets along. Try walking that walk in reverse. Take a different path. Really look and notice your surroundings. Grass is always greener. Take off your shoes and walk in the grass. Close your eyes and really scrunch your toes to quite literally get grounded. 333. Some of you may be going through a lifestyle change. We are our decisions. What decisions are you making? Are they supporting you, supporting your health, mentally, physically, emotionally, spiritually, sexually, even with this past energy here, whatever this is? Give yourself the gold star treatment. Prepare yourself a warm bedtime drink. Cool if it's summer, and add those little extras like you would for a guest. Yeah, fill your own cup. Take a moment to sit down and really enjoy drinking a cup of tea. Savour drinking a cup of coffee in a cafe. It will only be a couple of minutes of your time to sit and enjoy. Yeah, the message is clear. Take yourself on a date, invest some time, take a break, take a vacation, take a whatever you need to take. It feels like make decisions even in terms of where you're going, if you're traveling or how you're traveling. All the little finer details, take everything into account. The materials you're wearing, how they're making you feel, the clothes you're wearing, what you're traveling in, how you're traveling. Have you given yourself enough time to do things? Are you feeling rushed? Do you need to take something out of the list? Do you need to get up earlier or sleep earlier or sleep later? Or like, what do you need to do for you to help you with this transformation? What environment will help you to bloom, support you to bloom? In terms of your own inner environment, your immediate environment, and maybe the location, like different locations, different vibrations, maybe in terms of the place you're on the planet. The Chariot number 7, success that comes from dedication and self-discipline, celebrating accomplishments, being in the spotlight. I'm going to leave it there. If this did resonate, like, share and subscribe. I'll catch you guys soon. Sending so much love.